Factor completely. Question number 1 is a quadratic expression. The first step to factor a quadratic expression is to always look for a greatest common factor. In this case, it looks like my greatest common factor is 2. If I factor out a 2, I'm left with 6x squared, 2 times 6 is 12, plus 23xy, 2 times 23 is 46, and subtract 4y squared. You can multiply in the 2 just to double check if you'd like, but I'm going to keep going. The next step is to take the leftovers and to write it as a product of two expressions. In this case, you have one of two options. You can either factor by grouping, or you can factor using the FOIL or guess and check method. I like the guess and check method because it's usually quicker. So for example, what two terms multiplied together would give us 6x squared? I'm going to guess maybe 3x and 2x. 2 times 3 is 6. For the last term, what two numbers multiplied together gives me 4, or negative 4y squared? Again, I'm going to guess 2y, 2y. And now to check to see if this works, what I will do is I will actually distribute this out. So I will do my FOIL and find out, will I get the 23 in the middle term? In this case, 3 times 2, I'll check my O, is 6. 2 times 2 is 4, and 6 and 4, if I add them, will not give me 23. So this is not correct. So I will try again. So again, I had a greatest common factor of 2. I now know that 3 times 2 and 2 does not work. So maybe just for fun, I will try 6x and 1x. And since 23 is quite large, maybe 6 times 4 gives me 24. So maybe it's 1 and 4. And maybe that's it. So let's check the O's and the I's just to see if this does work. 6 times 4 is 24. 1 times x is x. 24x and 1x will give me a positive 23 as long as this is a plus and as long as that is a minus. And just to double check my L to make sure that this is indeed a negative 4, I'll take negative 1 times positive 4, and that does give me a negative 4. So that is my answer for question number 1.